about our Republican Party candidate and Congressman of Texas, Dr. Ron Paul. A former OBGYN, Dr. Paul has made his way into politics during the 1970s and maintained his participation in the political sector until present day. Making a run for presidential office under third-party nomination in 1988 and 2008, he is now seeking a Republican Party nomination to run against Barack Obama, our current Democrat-elected president. As a consistent individual, Dr. Ron Paul looks to limit the government roles in the lives of American citizens and bring the United States back to its past prosperity and growth. He is also a strong supporter of our Constitution and the rights it brings to the citizens of the United States. Unconstitutional law and practice are items Dr. Paul looks to attack and prevent in the future, bringing small government to the United States and giving Americans the freedom our military, both past and present, has fought to preserve. One of the largest topics in today's society and political debates is abortion and the rights to choose to abort a pregnancy. Being an OBGYN, Dr. Paul was forced to view the process of abortion as a medical student. From that moment, he has chosen to protect the lives of others, especially those who cannot fend to fight for themselves. This makes Dr. Paul a believer of pro-life, yet his political beliefs remain constant to our constitutional rights. Each citizen has a right to their own belief, and Dr. Paul is keen on preserving these rights. Rather than imposing law for or against abortion, he looks to regulate the practice and allow small government to decide upon its practice. Communities smaller than the entirety of our nation may believe one way or another, and he believes it is not up to the government to control the lives of its individuals. Those are the constitutional rights we are given, and those rights must be preserved. He will further the rights of every citizen by working to prevent the use of taxpayers' dollars to fund abortion clinics such as Planned Parenthood. If you believe the practice is wrong and are a pro-life individual, your money should not be given to something you don't believe in. As a physician, Dr. Ron Paul fought to give his patients the best care he possibly could, even if they could not afford it. He was known for regularly dropping costs for patients who couldn't afford his care. His experience in the medical field allows him to see the issue of health care from all sides, as a patient, doctor, and a politician. As stated by his campaign committee, he has vowed to repeal Obamacare and end its unconstitutional mandate that all Americans must carry only government-approved health insurance or answers to the IRS. His goal is to provide every American with the health care they deserve and need without destroying their finances or forcing something upon them. The largest topic surrounding our country and the upcoming election is the state of our country's economy. As we see the unemployment rate continue to grow, gas prices raise over $4 per gallon, and people everywhere lose their homes to foreclosures, we are looking for more answers and more help to fix these issues. As we move closer and closer by hitting our debt ceiling, our country is in desperate need of help, and Dr. Ron Paul has laid out a simple and understanding plan of action. Dr. Paul's committee states that excessive spending, artificial credit, and market manipulation crashes our economy, and no one should be surprised that these same policies continue to prolong the suffering for millions of Americans. From this, Dr. Paul has planned to cut spending by $1 trillion in the first year. He plans to audit the Federal Reserve, stop unnecessary spending, and hopes to eliminate federal income tax completely. More information about Dr. Paul's economic plans and presidential plans can be found at www.ronpaul2012.com. Dr. Paul is striving to bring back the prosperity of our country while maintaining and reviving the right given to us by our forefathers. He fights for what is right and wants to give every individual the equality and freedom that they deserve. His ideals are clear and have remained so for this time that he spent in politics. While his chances at a presidency have been deemed as mass media as improbable, his ideals are worth a look and a deeper understanding. After all, we stand for freedom, and our Constitution is what made our country possible.